Welcome back to the Papa-Doo Podcast.
Papa-Doo! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Papa-Doo Podcast. Joe, we have been gone for like 6 weeks, I think. 4 to 6 weeks, something like that.
It's been a long-ass time for sure, but, you know, you decided to hit me up out of the clear blue sky.
Clear blue sky. No clouds.
It was like, hey, you're not sleeping.
Yeah, like, that was so random. I expected you to be asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, but no, you weren't. and I'm glad you weren't.
I was like, where's this going? He was like, you want to do a podcast? And I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, we used to be in such a groove where we would call each other. I feel like we called each other almost every single night at one point.
It was pretty often.
A lot.
When it was in album mode, absolutely.
Yeah, album mode, it was like 6 hours a day of nothing but phone calls. But when we were in like the height of the podcast, I know we at least called each other like 4 to 5 times a week, just to kind of bounce ideas off of each other and just, talk, because me and Joey are really good friends. But over the last 4 weeks or so, I've really fucking hated him and decided just to completely distance myself and cancel the podcast and everything. And I just wanted to start this episode by saying the podcast is canceled. And Joey, I don't actually want to do this. I'm going to get up and leave right now.
Yeah, same. All right, man.
Yeah, okay, cool. Real. Well, now, thank you guys for coming into the Papa-Doo podcast for the last episode ever. But I'm a Papa-Doo in honor.
Oh, boy.
You ready for this? Oh, shit. Okay, I pre-ejaculated my fucking Mountain Dew pop. How the hell did that happen? But anyway, so what's been going on for the last few weeks is I have been building onto my house that I just bought. I'm in the process of moving out of my apartment. I have 10 days left to get out of here, and it's been extremely hectic. I had to fly to Phoenix to do some music videos. Like, Joey released an album, like a whole fucking album by himself. We've just been doing all kinds of other stuff, and we had some guests lined up to get on the podcast, and they would back out the day of, or like we wouldn't hear from them until the day after. And, it just kind of felt, I don't know, I lost the drive for it at one point just because so many things were going on in my life. And I just wasn't all the way there with the podcast at one point. So we didn't want to put all the negative energy out there from my side. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but that's how I felt about it.
Yeah, because we definitely had mutual feelings about the podcast, things weren't clicking with it, but it's I guess for me, I was kind of like, when we first started doing it, I was like, yo, this could be a very simple thing to do. You know what I mean? It could be a simple, we just sit in front of a camera and microphone for an hour at a time, and
it does seem that simple.
We have awesome content for people to check out. Yeah, but then it's like, all right, the episode's done. Now we got to edit it. That takes hours to do, because you wouldn't think so, but you have to keep like checking the whole episode, and it's like over an hour long. So then you have to double check it. Then you have to listen to the whole episode to make sure it's okay and everything. Then you have to upload it. It's a big ass file.
Sit there and check for.
And then you got Crypt interrupting you every 2 seconds.
Yeah, we just see where it's been a minute. We're just sitting here talking to each other. Fuck! I was gonna make a joke, but now the joke is past, so we're just not even gonna say the joke anymore.
Damn.
But yes, you have to check the whole episode, just for little like mic stutters, for overlappings in the audio. Sometimes we forget to turn our audio down, and like you can hear echoes. It's just really fucking annoying. And then Joey says homosexual slurs every 15 minutes just out of habit, so we have to cut those out too, so you guys will see those. It's a lot harder than we anticipated. And I only edited one episode ever before I wanted to fucking shoot myself. And I was like, Joe, I'm not doing this. Like, I cannot edit these. I will not do another episode if I have to edit these podcasts anymore, because it just took an unbelievable amount of time. Now, granted, it was the first time we ever did a 3-way call for the podcast. It was the Vin J episode. Yeah. And it took me like 3 days to edit that shit. Yeah. It was just a nightmare, just a complete nightmare. And Joey's edited every single podcast since then and before then. I've only edited the Vin J one. So shouts out to Joey for all that beautiful mess that he did right there. Yeah,
it's a lot of work is basically what I'm getting at here. So like with me and Crypt just continually just got busier and busier. Yeah. And I don't know. It just didn't really have, we honestly just didn't really have time or energy for it. So it's like,
yeah, it got crazy. It really did get crazy for a little bit. And, my life has definitely calmed down since then. But I felt like I was going a million miles an hour all the time and didn't have time to do anything. Like, I cut off all the features. Like, I haven't taken feature requests in months now because of all the stuff that was going on. Cut off the podcast. I started a Crypt Sports channel because I was trying to lose weight and, like, play sports and stuff. So I was like, fuck it, I'll film this and maybe have another source of income over here, show some people what my real life is like. And then I got too busy for the sports channel. And I just kind of put myself in the same predicament. So life has been ridiculously crazy busy, for me especially.
Yeah. So, I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was like the hidden motivation behind that channel, by the way.
Weight loss?
Yeah. Just trying to get back in shape and everything like that. So
yeah, it's definitely worked a little bit. Like, I'm gaining some muscle mass. I'm flexing on the camera right now, and there's like nothing there. But I got some. I've lost a little bit of weight. I've gained some muscle mass on me, somewhat, and it has worked. I've been outside a lot more than I was whenever we were doing the podcast. I don't drink near as much Mountain Dew anymore, as I just popped open a Mountain Dew for this. But it's a special occasion.
You did just have pizza.
I did just have pizza, but it was
that
only
you
one
put in
slice.
the oven, right?
Put it in the microwave.
In the microwave.
Because
oh god.
Listen, okay.
Oh my god.
I was excited to do the podcast episode with you, and I didn't have time to preheat the oven to 450 degrees to make a crispy crust. So I just put it in the microwave.
But it heats up so quickly. It heats up in like 7 minutes or something like that.
I put it in the microwave for 45 seconds.
And then it comes out all rubbery and...
It came out fine. I had a great slice of pizza. There was sausage on it and ham and pepperoni. Everything tasted amazing. I ate the whole thing.
You know what I had for dinner tonight? I had...
Probably your omelet, your asparagus omelet shit that you fix.
I don't have that every day
that you try to feed me. I swear that's all you eat. It's just like rabbit food and asparagus
I haven't even
omelets.
had that specific omelet since like you were here, I think.
I feel like the next time I come to your house to record my album, I'm just going to go into the studio and there's just going to be bags of rabbit food surrounding the whole thing. It's like, yo, you hungry dog? Just reach over. There's plenty to go around.
No, it's good. We're doing tradition. There's going to be Twix, there's going to be Mountain Dew, and there's going to be asparagus omelets.
It's going to be great.
I'm
excited.
Pepe's Pizza, Buffalo Wild Wings, perhaps.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyways, I had, like the frozen chicken patties.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I had 2 of those, and then I had this, like, I don't even know what it is, but it's frozen, and it has potatoes, broccoli, and cheddar cheese, and it was awful. It was absolutely awful.
That sounds amazing. Like, I don't even like that kind of shit, but that sounds pretty good.
No, it was not. It had no taste. The potatoes are at one point I ate something, I took a bite, and I don't know if it was the broccoli or the potato. Like, it felt like gummy or something.
That's not good. That just sounds bad. Where did you fix it in?
What, in the microwave?
Ah, see, there it is. You're shitting all over me. For the pizza in the microwave. You're going to fix vegetables? Broccoli in the microwave?
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's been done since day one.
That's why broccoli sucks. It's because people fix it in the microwave. If you steam some broccoli or even like fry it in a pan for me, I'll eat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But if you put broccoli in a microwave with potatoes, you can't fix a potato in the microwave, first of all. It's just going to be soggy no matter what. Right. Unless it's a baked potato. You can do that.
Well,
but like if it's all around bad, and I'm disappointed in you.
Well, we have a reputation for talking about steak on here. You would never microwave steak, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, because
I would rather. Oh, dude, I made the mistake of trying to defrost the steak in the microwave one time. Okay, yeah, we're doing this. But I tried to defrost a steak in the microwave one time, and I did it a little too much, and it like halfway cooked it. And then when I cooked the steak, it tasted like a microwave steak, and I wanted to take the steak knife and shove it in my esophagus. That was just the worst thing ever, and it almost ruined me on steaks for a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
the window is very small to go from medium rare to medium. It like that in the microwave, dude. Super quick.
Have you tried to fix steak in the microwave?
No.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say you had.
No.
Yeah, that just sounds... No. Maybe I can understand like a Philly cheesesteak, which is like not even... I mean, it kind of is steak. It's shredded up steak.
Yeah, but
like
it's usually...
a full-blown steak
in
the microwave. If you do that, never talk to me. I will fight you on site if you ever tell me that you put a steak in the microwave to eat it and not defrost it. And don't even defrost it that way. I don't know why we're talking about this, but don't even defrost it that way. What you do is you set it out overnight. Wait, okay? I know you might be hungry for a steak right now, but if you haven't, let it sit out and properly defrost and get to room temperature, the steak's gonna suck. Okay? I've learned this many, many times. Listen to me. I'm a steak connoisseur. I just had a Wagyu steak for $200 in Phoenix. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen to me.
Damn. Jeez.
Yeah, that was weird.
You spend racks on steaks.
What else is there to spend money on? Like, I would rather spend racks on steaks than anything.
Wow. And it's just like 20 minutes of savoring something, and then that's it. It's gone.
I laugh that you think it takes me 20 minutes to eat a steak.
10?
Like 6. Tops. Like, I'm just like, oh, fuck, this is good. Like, I'm just shoving that shit down.
You have
especially that Wagyu steak.
3 ounce per minute ratio, whatever the
I time myself. I wear a watch. I plug it into my Apple Watch. There's like a new program on it. It monitors my steak consumption rate. It converts it to a percentage.
Well, I guess we had to talk about steak or beef or whatever. I guess we could keep talking about beef.
Oh, there we go. I knew the segues were coming. They never get tired. Never get tired of the segues.
That's why I brought it up. I did not expect the steak conversation to last that long. Yeah.
I wasn't even done with the steak conversation.
I was pre-planning that in my head.
Wow.
I was like, all right, how are we going to get there? Because we're pretty deep in the food game right now. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the thought. But I'm going to backtrack a little bit to talk about this Wagyu steak I had. I'm not going to talk about it, but it was $200 and you could cut it with a spoon. And it was great. But
someone's beeping their horn right outside the window here, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Tell them I said what's up.
Yeah. Crip said shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Stop beeping your fucking horn, you bitch. Just open up the window, stick your head out, just yell at him.
No, I'm not going to pull a S2E right now. Hey, do you have any idea what time it is?
That was a horrible impression.
Yeah, well, that wasn't supposed to be an impression. Anyways,
you started off as an impression, and then you completely gave up on it after the first 3 words because you knew it wasn't
I'm not very involved in this, so I'll let you have the floor. Go ahead.
No, I'm not involved in it. Why the fuck you think I'm involved in it?
Just because you listened to the actual songs, and I didn't.
Oh, you haven't even listened to them?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, you need to get back into the groove, Joe. And it's your hair. Your hair is just blocking everything from you. But so, if you've been under a rock or your hair is growing exponentially longer than it has ever been in your entire life, there is more YouTube beef going on because it seems to never stop. My good friend 100Kufis, love him to death. He was at my house a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you knew that. We went fishing. We made a song together.
I mixed the song.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Did I pay you for that? I did.
You did.
Right? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so you go buy yourself a steak. But anyway, he has been going back and forth with a new cat whose name is Lucid. And they've been going at it for like 3 days now. And I think there's been 6 tracks dropped, or at least 5. This is another one of those classic YouTube situations. Yeah, dude. It's one of those classic YouTube situations where I've never understood this thought process, but it's like whoever puts out the track fastest already gets bragging points. And like I don't know. I've never understood that. How do you feel about that?
I disagree. And
I do too. I've always hated that.
Yeah, because the diss tracks that come out the quickest usually don't have the best punch. And yeah, I don't know. I think you do have to be quick. Like, you can't really take your time, per se, with a diss track and, like, really, be a perfectionist with it, like, in terms of, like, the production and mixing and all stuff like that. But lyrically, it's all about lyrics. It's all about lyrics when it comes to diss tracks. So why would you rush that part? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause that's the most important part.
And I remember back when, like, Shizzy and Luke were going at it, like, Luke would stay up for 24 hours straight and, like, write his shit and try to memorize it and film a video. It's like, why are you doing this to yourselves? Like, it's not that big a deal. It really is not that big of a deal. Like, nobody's really going to remember this kind of stuff in a couple years. Like, it is not that big of a deal. But I think with, like, diss tracks, I give people, like, a 4-day clearance. If you respond within 4 days, I still give you the same amount of attention as it would have if you responded 12 hours later.
Yeah, and I think that would be the smart way to go about it because, I don't know, I think it's creating more anticipation. with the fans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, and it drags it out longer. Otherwise, it's just something that happens really quick. Like, it's something that could, I don't know. I think the effect would be bigger or better if you left the fans waiting for it. And you'll probably get more attention for the song when it comes out because they've been waiting for it. So
yeah, I agree completely. And I like to make the comparison, obviously, like the Eminem MGK thing.
Actually, I'm going to look out the window 1 second because they are beeping their horn very loudly.
Yeah, I hear that too. Is everybody okay over there? And they need to shut the fuck up. We're filming a podcast.
Hold on.
I'm just going to sit here and look at the camera. I miss you guys very much. I've been having a lot of fun. Not really. I've been really sad. And I think I'm missing Joey. And that's why I'm so sad. Joey hasn't really been a huge part of my life as of lately. And it's not really because we're upset with each other or anything. We're just really busy people. And are you back yet? Am I still talking to these people? Hello? Joey? What the fuck is going on over there? Is somebody, like, dying? Is Joey dying? Did he jump out the window? My man's gone. Like, straight up gone. All right. Joe!
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah. So, there's someone out. Obviously, we're going to edit this out.
Oh. But I've been having a nice conversation with the folks.
My landlord is just standing out there with his shirt off, just looking at his phone. And there's just a car right across from him, just beeping relentlessly.
Wow.
And I think they're waiting for somebody to come out. I'm going to text him right now since he's looking at his phone.
I hope he reads it and just swipes it away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he won't respond. But
it'd be great just to watch him swipe you out of his memory.
He's probably looking at his phone because a lot of tenants are probably texting him.
It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. And he's probably in a weird situation because this is probably not a resident. So he's probably just like, what can I do right now?
Yeah, that's crazy. They've been going ham for like 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, it's been since the beginning of the podcast.
Well, we've been filming for 19 minutes, so that's pretty wild.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I will keep this part in there, but
it's pretty funny. I like it.
It's very natural.
Apologies for the waiting of the beef. What we're going to start doing now is putting timestamps in our longer episodes, and then we're going to put the clips out again once we start everything back up.
Yeah, timestamps. I'm definitely down with timestamps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just got internet put in at my new house today, and I have another computer over there. So, worst case scenario, I can film podcast if I'm stuck in my other house. So,
have you tested the internet yet? Like the ping or whatever it's called?
The ping is like a 6 milliseconds. It's ungodly. And then it's great. It's way better than what I have here. And I'm going to start live streaming again. We can do that again on the channel. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I'm pretty excited too.
But, anyway, back to this stuff. So
yeah, all right.
I like to make the comparison to the Eminem MGK situation. We were talking about how long people wait to release the tracks and shit.
Okay. Yeah. What was the windows when it came to that?
Yeah, I feel like he released it like 5 days later, but it felt like it took like 2 weeks because of the anticipation of me waiting on it for so long. I could be wrong if you want to fact check me on that. But yeah, I feel like the wait felt way longer than what it was just because of the anticipation. And then when he did drop it, that's all they did. It was one track apiece, and everybody was that was all people talked about for the longest time. People still talk about that to this day. It's my most viewed videos on my channel.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that people still look up this information and still talk about it all the time. And then you look at the situation like Joyner and Tory Lanez. Like, they did the thing where they just went back and forth as quick as fucking possible, and it just, like, everybody forgot about it immediately. Like, it could have had a pretty big impact on the scene that people say diss tracks do, like it's good for hip-hop and all this other shit.
Two big heavy hitters right there. So
yeah, if they did the same format, like one dropped and then a couple of days later one dropped, and then everybody kind of judged those, and at most one more track apiece, at most, and like there was a time differential between them, I think it would have been pretty dope. But they dropped like 6 songs in a span of 2 days or some shit like that. And it's like, at that point, I don't even care. Like, I made a video on the first 2, I think, maybe the second 2. Like, I didn't make a video on all of them. I know I didn't, because it was too much for me to follow, and I just didn't really even care that much, to be honest. I wasn't invested in it.
Yeah, and, I wasn't invested in it at all either. I didn't even really understand what was going on.
Yeah.
with all that. The one that I go back to all the time is Meek Mill and Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
That one was.
See, I'm not aware of that one. Those are two of your guys.
Yeah, Meek Mill was waiting for we were waiting for a Meek Mill response for a long time. Cassidy put out 2 diss tracks, and then Meek Mill's we were just waiting, and then if I'm not mistaken, his first one was Garbo, but his second one was pretty dope. But I don't know how memorable of a one that is. It's not as memorable as like Meek Mill and Drake, anything like that. But
and even that one, I mean, Drake, maybe that's what started to popularize it, because Drake did like the song the next day or some shit like that and did back to back before he even responded. I don't know.
Yeah,
that
he
was
had one called Charged Up. That was his first one, and it was very slow. It was very slow, very calm, not a lot of punchlines in it, but it was so genius. It was such a good setup for the diss track. It was called Charged Up.
Yeah.
Like, so it means like, I'm ready now. He did a song to say, I'm ready to end you.
Yeah.
And then he almost
played
did.
it smart, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's such a weird thing, and like YouTubers specifically have this mindset. Like everybody that I know that's been in beefs lately, they do this thing. Like I remember Screwing Up Church, they did like 8 tracks with each other.
Yeah.
Just an unbelievable, crazy amount of
How
stuff.
much
like,
do you have to say about one person?
Yeah, you got to run out of shit to say about the dude. Like,
You're gonna start talking about their nose.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's crazy. And that happened. Like, I remember Church said something that his nose looked like a flipped upside down jet ski or some shit like that. Like, they just started talking about the stupidest shit. And then Luke and Shizzy, they did the same thing. Luke and Screw did the same thing. It feels like everybody I know that gets into these beef situations, they do this thing where they're just like, all right, next track. They don't even let their first one have time to marinate and sit with people before they've got something else out. And at that point, I become completely disinterested in it. I know some people feed off that kind of stuff. But, so that's what's been going on with Lucid and Kufis right now. Basically, Lucid put out this song, taking shots at a lot of different people in the YouTube community because he feels like he's not really included in a part of it. He said some shit about me. He says stuff about Kufis. He gave you the most bars out of everybody in the song. He said a lot about a lot of people, and nothing was like completely super disrespectful. I mean, he called you a bitch, which is like, that's weird on my part. But
did he?
Yeah. Well, he it's so weird. He wasn't like, Joey's a bitch. He used it as like a filler word almost. It's hard to explain it, but like, bitch was mentioned in accordance to your name and several others, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just kind of did this thing, and Kufis responded. I don't think anyone else did. Well, a guy named T-Rev responded, but I don't think he called out T-Rev specifically. Lucid did say he's like the best white rapper on YouTube, which is a horrible thing to want to be, honestly. Like, I would hate that if somebody called me the best white rapper on YouTube, because that's such a small fucking box and such a box that is frowned upon. That's not where you want to be at all.
No, that's not where we all want to be at all. That's where you don't want to be the best black rapper. You don't want to be the best white rapper.
Of course.
Well, are we going backwards here in this progress that we're trying to make? I don't want to make this a political thing, but what the... Stop.
Yeah, it's weird. It was mad weird to hear that. Like, I understand that you feel like you're the best. Like, and I've been conflicted with this view for a long time. Like, there's like a certain arrogance to it. Like, you have to think that you're the best, but you need to be able to admit when you're not. And that's where I'm at. Like, I know I'm not the best rapper out of my friends in general. But like, I still know I'm really fucking good. It doesn't discredit. It's such a weird thing for me to even talk about. But anyway, that was the gist of the song. Kufis came back with a song called Blackballed, pretty much just talking about how, you kind of shot yourself in the foot by doing this.
Yeah.
And then they've just gone. I can't even keep up with the shit. There's been 2 more since then from Lucid, and 3 more since then. No, 2. See, I can't even keep up with it. That's why I hate this kind of stuff.
I had no clue there was this many tracks.
Okay, so after Blackballed, so the original thing was called it was the Eminem Kid Cudi remix, that song. Adventures of Moonman and Slim Shady. He called it The Adventures of Lucid and the YouTube Community was the name of it. Then Kufis responded with a song called Blackballed, basically telling him he shot himself in the foot. Lucid responds with a song called First Down. Then Kufis responds with a song called Career Ender. And then I think Kufis responded again.
He responded to his
before,
response? Kufis dissed
to his
himself?
own response. Yeah, no. It was, what happened? No. Yeah. Hold on.
He did diss
See,
himself.
now I gotta look.
Oh, no.
I can't remember how many fucking songs have been dropped. Career Ender was the second one from Kufis, I know that. He dropped another one called Lucy. And then he's got another one called...
These titles, bro.
What is going on, dude? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Another one dropped while we were doing this podcast?
There was another one that just dropped that I haven't heard 2 hours ago.
Really?
Yeah, dead ass. This is wild. Okay, here we go. Let me look up the order of situations.
They're working
here.
together to make a mixtape, yo. We just don't know about it. This is the most
tape.
genius marketing tactic
It's crazy,
we've ever
man.
seen.
It is crazy. Okay, so track number 1, Adventures of Lucid and the YouTube Community. Track number 2, Blackballed. Track number 3 is First Down by Lucid. Track number 4 is it's called Career Ender by 100Kufis. Track number 5, Lucid. It's called Ethered. He did it over the Ether beat.
Oh, that's bold.
And then 100Kufis responded with Cash Prize. And it looks like it's over the Hit 'Em Up Tupac beat. So another bold statement right there. Okay, Jesus Christ. So that's what's been going on. This is all in a span of like not even 4 days, really. I don't even know when this started. It's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
It's crazy, and I didn't even really say my opinion on this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've just been kind of
how I feel about it all.
Yeah, I've just been filling people in, and I know there's going to be more that happens out of this because the mindset that both of these guys have. I know Kufis way more than I know Lucid. I've never really talked to Lucid besides once, and I'll get into that here in a minute. But yeah, I know this is never really going to stop. It feels like.
Yeah. So I think I'm pretty good at not being biased when I talk about this type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think Lucid has a really good flow.
Yeah, of course, dude. He's good. That's the thing. Is Lucid is good, but he is like shooting himself in the foot doing stuff like this.
I've never heard him go like super crazy with like bars.
Yeah.
Like lyrically and stuff like that, but I haven't heard a lot of his stuff. I've only heard Godzilla and the Godzilla remix that we reacted to.
Yeah.
I think.
No,
wait. Did he do a YouTube cipher?
Yeah, we did the YouTube cipher thing. And
that's
he was,
what
like,
I heard.
upset.
I heard the YouTube cipher verse.
Yeah.
And the and this, but I cut it off pretty much after. I don't know. I was busy doing something. And,
after he talked shit about your hats.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much I was like, okay, what is this?
Yeah.
I think at that's when I started to tune it out because that was a day where I was going through all my DMs and like catching up and responding to fans and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a fan just sent me that, and I was like, okay, let me click that. I didn't even realize what it was. I was just gonna click the link. I figured it was their song or something.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna click it and whatever. But then I saw what it was, and I was like, okay, so this is like the mean version of what Dwayne did.
Yeah.
recently. Dwayne's How to Rob was dope, by the way.
Yeah, I loved it. And that's the thing, dude, is like we're really good friends with Dwayne, so we understand that he's coming from a place of being funny as shit in his song.
Yeah.
And like,
but creative and still just dope, just good hip hop.
Yeah, and everybody he talked about in that, like he at least had talked to before, and like they understood where he was coming from. Like he wasn't actually upset.
Yeah, I didn't, but me and Dwayne have like a whatchamacallit. We have like a little joking back and forth thing. Like he's the waffle guy, I'm the pancake guy,
that's true.
and like stuff like that. So that dude, that's a cool dude, man. I need to meet him one day.
Well, he's gonna be at the cookout that you're not coming to, but anyway.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that. That might. I mean, I'm not that important to a point.
Deter people away?
It's like I didn't want to say that.
Joey's not coming. Fuck you and your cookout. I was only coming to meet him.
I didn't want to say that because I don't want to feel like I'm that important. But I'm just saying, like, you never know what people's motives are.
I hope that happens.
You know
I hope nobody shows up. It's like I call Shaq. He's like, "Yo, man, you still going?" He's like, "Yeah." Is Nato gonna be there? He'll probably call you Nato. Is Nato gonna be there?
Nah, he knows by now. He knows by now.
No, dog. He's got asthma. He's kind of worried about the corona thing. He's like, "Oh, well, I'm not coming then." I got some shit popped up. I got some reactions I gotta do. Somebody's dropping some shit that weekend, so I'm good. It's like, all right, bet. Then everybody just doesn't show up. But anyway, back to this stuff.
Lucid's gonna be there, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's invited. 100% invited, my man. You worked your way into it. You talked me into it. There's nothing that I love more than someone telling me I didn't do enough for him. And it's like, okay, I guess you can come then. Like,
that'd have been the best way for him to end that song. By the way, Crypt, I would love to come to your cookout. That'd have been dope. That'd have been like, all right, this guy really is aware of his surroundings and knows what he's doing here. But
yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't plan on responding to anything. I didn't even want to give it attention. I didn't even want to talk about it on this podcast, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I mean, cat's out of the bag now. I guess as Kufis started, taking shots back or whatever.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
It was just like
so many people asked me to talk about it, and you already know I hate this shit more than anybody. I mean, I think it's stupid. I think it's pointless. I think it's completely counterproductive, and I will always hold on to that. Like, it's entertaining, sure, and it's good for an immediate buzz, but this is, especially somebody as Lucid's size, where like this is one of his first times where a lot of people are really talking about him outside of his Godzilla remix. This is something that he's going to be remembered for a good minute. It happened to Luke Gone for a little bit. That's all people knew him as for a while.
That's why he's doing so many tracks.
Yeah.
Because he's got momentum right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So, yeah. But me, I'm too busy with a lot of stuff to be worried about this. Some big stuff that you guys are going to find out about very soon.
Joey's having a baby with himself.
It's not true. I'm not having a baby with anybody, for the record.
Okay.
Not now.
Not now. Ooh. I'm not invited to Joey's wedding.
I have not impregnated my fiance. Let me just put that out there. All right? To be perfectly clear.
Hey, that's good. I haven't either. So.
Yeah, thanks for not impregnating my fiance.
You're welcome.
You had multiple opportunities when you were here. She was looking at you that kind of way that I don't like.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. Not even gonna lie. When she gave me the Twix,
I looked at her. I was like, "Yo, dude, Crypt has AIDS." She was like, "What?" And I was like,
just randomly threw that in.
I said, "Crypt's gonna be here for a few days."
Like I'm sleeping. Like I take a nap somewhere, and I just hear Joey downstairs. It's like, "Yo, I hope you know that Crypt, he has AIDS, and if you even look at him, it'll probably kill you." It's like, oh my god, I didn't know that.
That totally happened.
Now for the mailman, I feel like some shit's happened over there.
That one's kind of out of my control at this point.
You probably got like 7 son and daughter-in-laws that you don't even know about. That's not even like an in-law. I don't even know what you would call that. But you have
I don't know.
They're just running around.
And he's Taiwanian or whatever that's called.
Taiwanians?
I don't know.
That'd be dope.
I don't know what I'm saying.
If that's what they're called, Taiwanians, that would be dope. Yeah. I'd love to be a Taiwanian. If anybody's from Taiwan, I guess it wouldn't be Taiwan because it's not Taiwan. We are way off topic. Anyway.
Crypt and Futuristic dropped the song.
Oh, so we losing the whole thing, the beef now? We done talking about that?
I mean, do you have anything else to say about it? I mean, I didn't even want to talk about it to begin with, so I'm just
I just want to close off the remarks by saying I think disses are stupid. I have mad love for 100Kufis. Lucid, I don't know you whatsoever. I sent you some messages the other day hoping you would take heed to the advice by stopping this because you do make some good songs. I listened to some of your songs and you know how to make music. If you want to prove you're the best rapper out there, do it with your music. Don't do it by attacking everybody else's skill. I think it's completely counterproductive. That's my mentality. I have the mentality that I want everybody to grow with each other. There's plenty of room for everybody to eat. But, if you don't want to take heed to that advice, that's completely up to you, my man. And nothing but the best for you. And same with Kufis. I love that man to death. I wish he would stop as well. But my man Kufis already told me, he would rap until the wheels fall off. He would make... And this is the thing, dude. Kufis writes so much and so quick that he will. He will write a track every single day until Lucid stops. And it's gonna get ridiculous. But that's who he is, man. He just doesn't give a shit. Kufis is the real fucking deal. I love that man to death. But
it seems like a real true hip hop head.
Oh yeah.
So I believe it.
Yeah, that doesn't even describe it well enough. But
yeah. Whatever. That's my final thoughts. I'm not salty about anything or anything like that. I think Lucid did a pretty good job on the song. Again, I didn't hear anything that lyrically punched me in the face.
Yeah.
But I thought his flow was pretty dope. The one thing that stuck out to me the most was when he called my flow weak. He said you did an album with Crypt and your flow is still weak.
Yeah,
but
that didn't really make
something like that, that just seemed like I I don't know. That seemed like a 90s hip-hop thing to say to somebody when you're rapping in a circle with your friends.
Yeah.
So it was like...
That felt weird to me because,
know.
like, it felt like a setup for a punchline or, like, the punchline, but there was no setup for the punchline.
Yeah, it felt like it was really building up to something dope. That's probably why I turned it off after that.
Yeah.
Because after I heard that, I was like, okay, I wanted him to really make me cry, which is possible.
Yeah.
He could definitely make me cry.
Yeah.
I'm Lucky Boy. You can't make a guy named Lucky Boy cry, then you just didn't,
That's true.
didn't go for the jugular.
That is true. And I've had so many
Did he talk
people-
about my eyebrows? I don't even know.
I don't know. He should have. That's like rule number 1. Lucid, come on, dog. Like, straight up. But, yeah, dude, I've had so many people diss me over the last forever, it feels like. So, like, this stuff, it's nothing new to me whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And it's, like I said, it just makes me not want to fuck with someone anymore especially when they take that kind of route. Like you said, I didn't react to his Godzilla remix because I thought his was better than mine. When I didn't react to anybody's Godzilla remix at all.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, dog. Like, I'm trying to help you right now. So just take heed if you want to. But
yeah,
it is what it is. My man's dope. He knows how to rap. He knows how to flow well. Super great pronunciation, great production, and he does his own mixing. Like, dude and his videos are good too. That's the thing. The dude has the skills and the tools needed to make it big with the worst fucking attitude I've seen in a long time. And that's the bottom line. Like, his attitude's going to kill him in this. He's got everything else that he needs. It just, it is what it is.
I guess we'll see what happens from here. Could probably make one of the smartest moves he could ever make, like something that we haven't even thought of yet, to branch off this.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes us turn around our perspective or something.
My man just pulls out an Eminem collab out of his ass. It's like, fuck all you guys. It's like, all right, shit.
All right.
It worked. Whatever. And then you proved me wrong. Good for you, dog. I thought I had the answers, or at least knew somewhat what was going on, but fuck. Little did I know, make 7 diss tracks in 2 days and you get an Eminem collab. That's how it works.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. The horn beeping has stopped, by the way.
That's good.
Outside my window.
Somebody got shot. That's at least some positive.
Yeah, someone's probably definitely dead.
Good news.
So that's good. So
good news,
yeah.
man. Good news all around.
So I wanted to talk about you and can we just talk about you and Futuristic? Like, is this a public thing? Not that sounded weird.
That sounded
can
mad
we talk
weird.
about the fact that you guys have been like working together?
Yeah, we could talk about that. Let's
Okay.
just not mention it the way you just mentioned it. That's
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Like,
you have the floor. You just went to Arizona
it's like,
because you're brave enough.
Are you
to
in
travel.
Futuristic like public now? Does everybody know you slept at his house? Does everybody know all this shit? Yeah, I mean, I went to Futuristic's house last week. I shot 3 music videos for my own channel, and then we shot a music video for his channel for a song that we have that just released, an hour ago. It's called Now or Never. And Joey, I didn't rap fast in the song. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, and it makes me want to actually hear the song.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie. I rapped really fast. Like, very fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. I did. So, I hear the disappointment in your voice.
Nah, man, I'm not disappointed. I just...
yeah, I felt the need to. I fell back into that.
Let me
pull
this up.
I fell back into the classic niche, the crutch that I have.
Yeah. So the videos. So how did it come about that you were able to shoot these videos? And you told everybody what the videos you're shooting, right? For us.
Yeah. So the videos are
Tales from the Crypt and Night in September.
Yeah. The order is Us, Night in September, then Tales from the Crypt. It's a 3-part horror movie / music video thing. There's some acting in it. There's obviously the songs. And the music videos pertain to the song, and they all connect to each other, so it's a big storyline. And it's basically my thank you for the 1 million subscribers that I have achieved on YouTube. I wanted to do something special, and I've been talking about doing a music video for this stuff for since we made the songs. And I've talked to you mostly about the ideas for it, and you pretty much
specifically, for Us and Tales from the Crypt specifically.
Yeah, and you're the one that gave me the idea really for the red jumpsuit from Us. And that's like the central theme of the entire music video is I'm a serial killer in the red jumpsuit. So it's thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, man, I'm mad I couldn't be part of it.
Yeah, I wish you could have.
Especially Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, that would have been sick, but I knew there was no way you were going to be able to fly out to Phoenix and like with your asthma and shit being in an airport, there's no way we could have made it happen. And it was like a super last minute thing for me anyway. I bought the tickets like a week before I went or a week and a half before I went. I don't even remember why I went or like how Futuristic and I started talking about this kind of stuff, but like he offered me his camera crew to work with, or his camera guy to work with, and like the scenery, and gave me a place to stay, and wanted to shoot a video for our song that I did months ago for him that's dropping on his album next month. Just crazy situations, man.
He's grinding, man.
Grinding doesn't even describe, man. Like, I feel like sometimes I do too much shit with like all the stuff that I've got going on. This man has like 9 businesses. He has so much music in the works, music that's already out, business propositions that he's working on behind the scenes. My man is just like one of the busiest and most hardworking guys I've ever met in my entire life, dog. Like, it is ridiculous the amount of stuff this man does. I would lose my fucking mind if I had as much going on as he does.
Damn, man.
It's really crazy.
That's dope. That's inspirational, for real.
Yeah, it should. My man has 2 houses. Like, he bought a house, and then he bought the house next door when his neighbor moved out, and that's where I stayed. It was the house next door. Like, it's crazy. It really is.
That is crazy.
But, yeah, shot these music videos. They're going to be dope. And,
When's the first one? When's the first one coming out?
August 22nd, next Saturday, will be Us, which is probably going to be my favorite. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not. I haven't seen any of it. I texted the guy today for some progress, and he did not answer me. And I'm just like blue-balled over here because I really want to see it. I've seen like the first 30 seconds of it, and no, maybe like the first 45 seconds of the editing and some of the stuff. Like there's some crazy stuff going on. 100Kufis just texted me of all people. That's crazy.
He's like, yo, you wanna do a joint collab on this?
No.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see these videos, man. Especially for us, because that song was definitely my favorite off the album. Yeah. Definitely have a biased opinion.
Yeah, you did make the beat and help a lot with the hook. But
yeah, like that song, and
you're in the song too. I don't know if people know. You're in the writing or you're in the credits. You're not a feature, but you are in the credits. Yeah, as a vocalist. I think.
But it sounds cool because it sounds like you singing. It sounds like me singing on the hook, and I think that's the power of like using or getting help from someone for like melody wise.
Yeah.
Because no one would ever hear you sing that type of melody before that.
Yeah, I could never come up with that type of melody. Like I have a specific melody that I always end up falling back to because that's what I'm comfortable with. Yeah, you do know because you heard a lot of it from the country shit that I sent you.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you sent me that melody, and you talked about this before, but in case people didn't know, Joey sent me 3 different melodies of him just like babbling shit, not even saying real words, just like humming the actual tones and stuff. And then I heard one, I think it combined 2 of them, but I used mostly one of them and just put in words to the sound of the melody, and that's how the hook was born, and it turned out beautiful.
Yeah. And
you're doing like the
I don't know, man. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be big for 1 million subscribers. Like I hope people come flooding to these videos.
Me too, man. I'm gonna do some
go crazy over them.
Mad promotion rollouts for this. I'm gonna try my hand at Instagram paid promotion just to see how that goes. I've never done it before, but like I really want this to be out there. Like I need people to see this because of how crazy of a step up it is from my other music videos. Like it's not even in any sort of comparison.
Damn, man.
So
I can't wait, yo. I'm definitely gonna react to at least Us.
Yeah, dude, I would definitely recommend reacting to the whole thing, just because of the storyline and they all connect. It's not like 3 separate videos. Like I made sure the storyline connected. The videographer made sure the storyline's connected. Like we worked together on this, and like there's continuity. It's so dope, dude. One scene leads to the next. It's great.
All right. Oh man, I'm sure. I bet everybody's hyped for that. Comment. Make sure to leave a comment on Spotify if you're hyped.
Back to this
for that. Yeah. Getting back to 1 million. I wanted to just. It was my landlord. Hold on.
Oh shit! Did he text you or is he at the door?
No, he's texting me.
Oh.
If he's at the door at this time of night, there's a problem.
It's like, Joey, shut the fuck up. There's a car beeping outside, and I can hear you yelling over the motherfucker.
He said, just a lady trying to get a hold of a tenant who won't answer her. Beeping nonstop at 1 a.m. sounds like a great solution to that.
Yeah, that does. What a smart lady that is. I hope she has many kids that are fruitful to the world and spread that knowledge.
I know, seriously. Jesus Christ, LOL.
I love how you just speech to text to everybody on Spotify for that one.
Thanks for getting back.
All right, Joey's just talking to himself.
All right, so yeah. I want to talk to you about, since we're on the subject of your 1 million subscribers, what what was that like? What was it like finally hitting 1 million subscribers on YouTube?
It was really surreal, and honestly, it still hasn't like hit yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know when it will hit. Honestly, it's weird. It's like super weird because I don't feel like I'm at 1 million, and it's weird to say that because I've been waiting on 1 million for so long. I hit it at like 4:30 in the morning in Phoenix, and so I was mad tired when I hit it. And I think it was the day that we shot the Us video, so like my arm was all kinds of fucked up and bruised and shit. You can't really see the bruise anymore. It's faded out pretty much now. But that thing was fucked up. I don't know if you've seen a picture of it. But
yeah, I did.
Yeah, I was super tired. I was just exhausted, and I was waiting to hit 1 million, refreshing my YouTube studio until I hit it. And then like once I hit it, my mom sent me a video that DK Rap Artist made that's like 27 minutes long. You were in it, of people thanking me, or not thanking me, but people like saying, congratulations for hitting 1 million. And so many people said some like crazy things that got me super emotional. I cried a lot that day. And I don't know what it was, if I was already had so much built up emotion from recording the songs and like listening to the music videos and like getting back in that headspace. And just like, I was flooded, dude. There was so much emotions that were happening that day. And when I saw that video, I mean, it took me forever to get through it because I just kept fucking crying like a little bitch. And I hated it. But it was great at the same time.
That's what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, man. So. And that video is it's like a tradition that my family's been doing for a little bit. Like, my dad was away from Father's Day, so we all made a video like that. I got family friends, and family made videos, and we sent it to them like that. Did the same thing for my mom on Mother's Day. And, it meant so much more to me whenever that people made that for me for the 1 million, because it felt like a family tradition sort of thing. Like I said, a lot of emotions, for sure.
Yeah, that video is crazy because it goes to show how many people you've, like, worked with and networked with and just, became friends with. Like, that was the pretty crazy part.
And the thing is like
that video. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it's 27 minutes long, and I have like 25 other videos that didn't make it in that because I didn't get the video back in time. So like,
oh wow, yeah, I was almost one of those people.
I imagine so.
And all I had to do was just pull out
Crypt.
my Instagram camera, 10 seconds, and just
that's it.
Send it to Mama Crypt. That was it.
It's all good, man. I appreciated it. And you you even gave me a personal thank you. It's like, I don't really care, but congrats, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's like exactly what your congratulations was.
Yeah, no, it kind of was because I'm not really a big like celebrating numbers guy.
Yeah, those were your words.
I don't like to get wrapped up in numbers and stuff like that.
But congrats for 1 million, I guess. That's
I don't know. So when it happened, I was like, yo, I know this is important to you. Yeah. So as a friend, I'm going to be like, yo, congratulations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not like, that's all I said. I didn't say I don't care.
No,
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I was super surprised to see some of the people in that, too. Like, they got Deji in there. Dax. Like, Dax sent me one.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, me and Dax are cool now, but, like, we hadn't really talked on the phone or in person or anything. And so when I saw him in there, that was like, I was like, all right, that's pretty dope. I like that. Shout out to Dax.
Shouts to everybody that was in that video.
Yeah, for real. Mercules, just a ton of people that I wasn't expecting. Jelly Roll was in there. I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm going to leave out so many different people. But it was, like I said, super emotional. I cried a lot throughout that whole video. It was mad wild. And
speaking of 1 million, there's another thing that hit 1 million recently. Do you know what it is?
When the sky turns red, bitches.
Yes. Thanks to you guys.
Yes.
We hit 1 million.
Man,
and this is a almost, I'll say almost a true million on a release, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so when people release,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get. Do you want me to explain it, or are we just gonna move past that?
No, I'll explain
it.
All right. You've been talking too much this whole damn episode.
All right, fine.
Mute your mic.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna hold it down now. Basically, we only had one pre-release song, so all that million is added up from all the streams for all the songs, and Triggered was the only one that has been out. That was out, and I don't even think maybe it was at 100,000.
Yeah, it was at 100. I think it was like at 106.
Okay, so it was just over 106,000. So since we released the album, there's been 894,000. I think I'm doing my math right. Almost 900,000 streams from that day.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
Yeah, that's dope. That is dope. And I don't know
For
if
a
you guys
last-minute thing.
recall this from a previous podcast, but we did say when the sky turns, that's hard to say, when the sky turns red. When the sky turns red hits 1 million streams, that Joey and I would make another collab album. And we are men of our word. Or at least I
kind of shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, so we got to fucking work together again, dog. Shit. I hated you so much during that time period. It's crazy.
We got to make it better than the last one, too.
Yeah, you know what we got to do. We just got to make it in 3 days or 4 days, however long it took us.
I think we could do it. Hit Brainiac. Hit us up with a beat, please.
Hit Brainiac. My man Dodo. Swipe us.
I love that guy, yo.
He's dope.
Hit us up with a beat, please.
Yeah.
He edited my music video recently for me and Randolph's
dope
song, 180.
Gotcha.
Shouts to everybody that's watched that and listened to the song.
Yo, speaking of 180, my man Joey just dropped a full fucking album. August 5th, right?
Is 7?
7. I don't know why I thought it was the 5th.
I don't know.
Yeah, so he dropped the whole
hated
album.
It.
I did not hate it.
And I can't wait to put this as one of the clips.
Are you serious? You're just gonna call me out like that?
Crypt hates Joey.
I did not hate it.
Album.
What are you talking about? Listen,
that's
I didn't hate
clickbait.
it. I did not hate it, and you're gonna piss me off by saying that I hated it because I
didn't.
didn't.
It'll be a screenshot of you like
dog.
like
I swear, I'm gonna look back to see if we even recorded this call. But I know I was like, Joey, these are great songs for you, but I know that I can't rap on them.
Yeah.
That was that whole night.
Did you listen to the album though?
I did not listen to the whole thing. I'm gonna be straight up. I listened to, because it was like 50-something minutes, and I listened to it on the way back from my new house to my apartment, which is a 35-minute drive. So I listened to a bulk of the album. I know that.
Okay.
And by far, my favorite
thoughts?
song was the one with Randolph, 180.
See, when you say that pisses me off.
Yeah, I know it does.
Because you're like, by far, like not even
because
close.
It's my style.
No
what do you expect from me?
By far.
What do you expect from me, Joe?
My favorite song.
Listen, I've already admitted that you know how to sing. You can make these R&B tracks. Like this is straight bitch boy Joey. This is you in a nutshell. But 180 is a song that I would listen to on the regular, or as my man Logic would say, on the regular, because he's got sauce on the regular.
I guess so. But you be listening to like singing songs and stuff.
No, I don't.
What? Am I only supposed to know this?
Is
the public not
something.
supposed to know this?
Name something that I listen to that is bitch boy Joey. That is in your realm. Stutter, because you can't. I don't know why you had this preconceived notion that I listen to stuff like that, but I don't.
You said you'd be listening to like pop and like stuff like
when?
that. Like low
when
key.
have I ever said that?
No.
No. I hate pop music.
All right. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I misheard you.
You did.
Because I know that you said you don't just listen to rap.
That is true.
And you were very keen on that.
That is very true. I listen to country music. I listen to heavy metal, rock. I listen to gospel music a lot. I sing hymns. Maybe that's what you thought. I listen to hymns where people sing. Is that it?
Maybe. You know what it was? It was like, I think when I was like, because I accuse you a lot of not liking my music.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
I don't know why you do that, but it's fine.
I don't know, because I think your fans hate my music too. I think
they only hate art,
I just pin
which
it
is
on you.
Rightfully so.
Art is amazing. I think you know what I really think? I think a lot of people that listen to the album haven't got to the crazy part in art.
Really? Because
that's
the bitch
what I
boy
honestly
lyrics
think. I honestly think they turn it off like halfway through the R&B verse.
Yeah, I can see that.
What do you think? Do you think some people don't even know that part of the song exists?
I don't know. I think they listen to it. I just don't. They don't enjoy it.
What's not to enjoy?
What is to enjoy? That's the better question.
The part when I'm screaming "F your art" at the top of my lungs, and then you come in and just slay it at the end.
Thank you, but I said this whenever we dropped this, and that it would be dope if it was 2 different songs. Like I thought it was.
It's not.
Then it's not art. Then I get it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
That was your baby. You were not letting me make that decision whatsoever. You weren't even. You wouldn't even hear me out on that.
Oh man, I can't wait to make art too. For this,
I'll do it. I mean, I don't give a shit, but more people are going to say that you sound like a seal. So
I have no problem with that.
Art.
I have no problem with that.
Art.
I just did it to make it memorable. You know, you got to do stuff that's really weird.
Listen,
to make
it's memorable, and it's also the least streamed song on the album. So take your pick.
That's not true. That is not true.
Oh, are we doing this?
That is not true.
Are we doing this? I think Hallucinate might actually be the most streamed.
Hallucinate, yeah.
Is it Hallucinate?
Because, Chase's verse on that song is crazy.
Yeah, dude. That whole song itself, I think, is pretty dope. Like, I think it's super
that's how
underrated.
it is with albums.
Yeah.
And most albums, you'll look at Spotify numbers, like, the more you go, the more down the album you go, the less streams there are. Yeah. And except for the last song, usually.
Yeah, Psycho got a lot of streams.
Art is by far not the... Well, not by far, but it's not the least streamed one.
Okay, it's... Yo, what the fuck?
Does this mean that Vlog This has more streams than Art?
It does! Oh, fuck you, Joe! Yeah, all right, hold on. Let me look here. So
that hurts my feelings.
The least streamed song... Oh, my chain just fell off. The least streamed song is Hallucinate. Second...
Shame.
And it's at... It's hard to look. I need to look on my phone instead. No, okay. All time on Hallucinate is 43,000.
Oh, damn, it's still a lot.
Yeah, no, it's still dope. All time on Art is 51,000. It got a spike the last 3 days for some reason.
I think Yui is pretty high too. People really like Yui.
Cold Place is at 46,000. So it's below Art. But in the last 28 days, it has more streams. So I think Art got a lot at first, and then it fell off.
Ah, gotcha. It
has more than Dirt on My Name, too, but Dirt on My Name has more streams in the last 28 days. It's super weird. Dirt on My Name has 47,800.
Huh.
Then Vlog This, 51,815. Was that more than Art? Please be more. Bitch! Art is 51,371. I got 500 more streams on that song. Suck a dick.
Damn.
Yo, Footsteps.
I think I will, because I'm really upset.
Okay.
Yeah.
Footsteps is 150,000 streams.
Yeah, well, that one's cheating. Because it has a music video.
Psycho has 110. When the Sky Turns Red has 125. Triggered has 170. Yui has 80.
See? That's a lot.
That is a lot. Goat Cheese has 69. Ha.
Yeah, Yui would have to be the next music video if we were able to do one.
Yeah. Bad Mood has 70,000. So it didn't do bad, bro. It didn't do bad.
Nah, it didn't do bad at all. And we literally made it in a week. Less than a week.
Yo, Dunna almost has 1 million streams. What the fuck? I didn't know that, dude.
You had no idea.
No idea. It has 950,000.
Damn, man. Well, congrats.
Thank you.
I'm not really a numbers guy, but congrats, I guess. I don't really care, but congrats, I guess.
But congrats, I guess. What a dick.
Yo,
do we want to pull up the streams of my album? We can talk about this later. This is these numbers.
This is not. It's just numbers. We can cut like a bunch of analytic nerds.
You can just count out all this. You can cut out all this if you want to. But anyway,
I have a music video coming on Saturday. When's this gonna come out? When's this podcast episode coming out?
Whenever you get it edited, because you know damn well I'm not doing it.
Hopefully it's tomorrow then. Hopefully it comes out on Friday, August 14th.
Damn, you're gonna do that?
I don't know.
All right.
I have no idea.
I'd be excited.
But from the time we're recording this, which is technically on Friday, it's 1:34 in the morning where I am.
That is true.
On Friday. On Saturday, I have a music video coming out for a song called Mr. Beast Mode. Now, what did you think about that song on the album?
I love that you sampled his his fucking theme song, like his old theme song.
Yeah.
I like the Lambo in the picture that you sent me that's not true.
You think? What do you mean not true?
You and your fucking CGI C4D shit that you do is actually just
So you don't
Photoshop.
think there's a Lambo in the video?
There's not a blue one. There's a white one.
Wait, how did you know that?
Because you told me.
I can't.
What do you mean how I know? I was there,
Cat's
dog.
out the bag. The cat's out the bag. Nah, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, as far as the song,
I just did a blue one because Well, I don't know. I like blue Lambos.
You said for marketing purposes.
Because this freaking guy, man, KSI ruins everything. He ruins absolutely everything. So Jake Paul put out the music video with the blue Lambo. And then KSI takes a picture on Instagram in front of a blue Lambo the day that I shoot the video with the Lambo.
Wow.
And I'm like, you're the worst human being on the face of the earth. Like, why would you do this?
Nice.
And then I was like, all right, so what do I do? If I post this picture, people are going to be like, well, you're copying KSI. And it just completely downplays the fact that I got the damn Lambo.
The internet's so weird, dude.
So I'm like, but that didn't happen. So I was reading, I was overthinking it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I made it blue just because that seems to be the thing right now. And it just looked better, and it popped out more in the picture that way. But I didn't lie. There's a Lambo in the video, and it's fire.
There's a rented Lambo in the video. You're correct.
It's not rented.
It's not rented. Borrowed?
It's not rented.
So you didn't pay any money for the Lambo? You just found some dude who's like, yo, can I use this?
It's not rented. That's all I'll say.
Okay, fine. We'll let you have this one. So what's your...
the music video is really creative and cool, and I'm looking forward to people seeing it. It's got little
I hope it does well.
There.
What's your favorite song off the album that you made?
I think it's the 4th track, Parachute.
Parachute.
And it's it's just very I think it represents the sound that I would want people to know me for the most.
Okay.
And it's I don't know. I just think it's really, really dope. It's not even like that bar heavy, not even like super lyrical or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know, it reminds me of something Kanye would have used to do or something. But it sounds modern at the same time and bouncy and motivational. And it has me singing, but not singing like I'm really trying to sing, just like that cool singing type thing.
Yeah.
But with rapping and like, I don't know. It's just a nice blend. And when people hear that song, because I had completely bit Logic's idea and streamed it on Twitch when it came out.
Oh, yeah?
Had like a listening party. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like such a shitty friend because I definitely was not there for that.
Yeah, I mean, I tweeted about it and put it on Instagram and even YouTube. You're just not a good person at the end of the day. But
hold on now. That might be true, but no.
That was supposed to be me. I'm supposed to be the horrible friend.
You dropped that while I was in Phoenix.
Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure you dropped that the day that I hit 1 million too. So there was no way in hell I was seeing your notifications.
There you go. That makes sense. But that one, like people were like, "Whoa!" Like when they heard that one, they were like, kind of blown away by it. And I've gotten a lot of DMs, a lot of messages. People still tweet out of the blue that they like the album a lot. Like they're really amazed by it. They didn't expect it to be so good. Fuck you. No, that's not.
Those are the greatest ones. It's like, yo, I didn't think this was actually going to be good. And it was good.
Like what?
What the fuck, dude? It's like, what do you think I just do this for a hobby? Like, I don't get money? Like, this isn't what I do for my life?
Yeah,
like, I don't just sit here at my computer and work 12 hours a day on my shit? Fuck you. But, yeah.
But I'm not really, like, crazy attached to this album because it's not, for me, it's not the album. It's not my Tales from the Crypt. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
You've
been holding on to this stuff for a bit.
These are a bunch of songs that I had for a while.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? People want a project. Let me put it together, give it a little clever name. Who made this album? Just seems right.
Yeah, I agree.
And just put it out. And I didn't even really promote it that much at all. So when I want to do the actual album, like it'll be a whole different like mode that I go in. So yeah, and I'm excited for that. But I got to start getting in that mode pretty soon for ours, and I have to get in the producing mode for your album. Yeah,
you do. So here's the timeline. Joey just dropped his album, so make sure you guys go listen to that. I need to go finish listening to it. From one thing I did notice,
put a link in the description of this video?
Of course you can.
Yes!
No, absolutely not. What the fuck do you think this is? This isn't free promotion. What the shit?
This is the Crypt Live
Crypt
channel.
Live. It doesn't say Crypt and Joey live.
Facts.
But yeah, absolutely. Make sure it's the top link. But anyway, so yeah, you just drop that. Like I said, I need to make sure and go finish listening to it. But one thing I did notice is that the production level, I feel like it's like a huge step up from stuff that I've heard in the past. Like when I first heard the songs, I don't remember the production being that good on them. Like, did you fuck with any of them, or did you just like copy and paste?
Oh yeah. Because once I realized it was gonna be an album, I went back and finalized everything and made it sound. You remember what I did with Us when you thought Us was done?
That is true.
And I was like, nah, I gotta put those finishing touches on.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I did with this.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because like I listened to it through like my AirPod headphones, like on the plane, and through like I had my headphones in whenever I was driving back from my apartment too. Mm-hmm. And I noticed a lot more like little tiny things in there that makes production what production is to me anyway.
You could pick up on those things, huh?
I listen for those things now because of you, because of us, literally because of that song.
Really?
Yeah, like I noticed it with a lot of.
Do you have an example in Us that like
the bass line? Like you almost completely changed that bass line, didn't you?
When? Where in the song?
Specifically at the end, I know that like you put like the underwater effect sort of thing when I'm like, shoulda shoot at you once, like that part. But like there was I remember all the little bitty tiny things that you did, and I'd have to hear the original again to really remember what you did. But I do remember
original.
The original, yeah.
Oh yeah, the drums were different. There's the bass line was different. Like the 808s were different.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I would have to listen to the very first original just to know how much changed. But I do remember the final production version of it was like way, way, way better. It made it way more cinematic.
Those little details, man. Those little details.
Yeah, you turned it into
a
movie, and then I physically turned it into a movie.
I can't. Oh my god,
it's great.
I can't wait.
Anyway, yeah, go listen to Joey's album. Who made this album? And then I'm in the midst of writing my second album. Don't have a name for it yet. I'm kind of teeter-tottering between two different names right now. Mm-hmm. And then once that drops, Joey and I will work together on our second collaborative album, When the Green Grass Turns Purple. And
it's completely not the name. I have no idea what the name's going to be.
It's going to be something stupid like that. Something memorable like When the Sky Turns Red, which was we went over so many different names for that album.
I thought the Cash Grab is a dope name.
I don't like that. No.
Why?
I don't want that. You can do that for your own solo shit. I'm not doing that for ours.
I need a partner in crime for that.
I'm down to do. Okay, here's what I'll do. I will do a song with you called Cash Grab for your album Cash Grab.
Ah, I see. Forget it. I don't want to do it anymore.
What the fuck, dog? All right, fuck you. I don't want to offer my assistance anyway.
I don't know. It's just like a stigma type thing that like when artists do a quick project, it looks like a cash grab. So I kind of just wanted to play on the idea.
No, I get it. Well, that's the thing is like people didn't know that we made that album so quick until we told them.
Yeah.
Like just because of how unique and dope it was.
I don't want to tell them this time around. I want it to be a secret for how long.
We're gonna make it in 4 days again.
And we won't say it.
And we will say it. I'll say it right now.
I feel like it downplays it. I don't know.
Making it in 4 days. Like if we don't have the songs done at the end of 4 days, you're just gonna have to find somebody to finish off my verses for me.
They're just gonna come in like mid sentence.
I was like, I have like 13 and a half bars, and then you get Randolph to finish like three bars for me.
Completely different voice.
I'm down. That'd be dope.
That'd be hilarious. I doubt he would be down for it, but yeah.
Yeah, Joey and I, we are going to do another album together. I would say it's probably not going to happen until next year. What do you think?
I don't know. Inspiration could spark at any time.
Yeah.
Because we were definitely trying to force it for a little while, and nothing was clicking. So I don't know, and it's all starting to come back now recently. Like I put down the controller. I was playing a lot of Warzone.
That's good.
A lot of Warzone. Like I mean a lot of Warzone.
Yep.
And I wasn't getting any better, which was pissing me off. But I've stopped that and got back. Doing the videos after our talk the other day. We did have a short, long talk the other day right before we did this podcast tonight. So,
as we do. That's our thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But as far as the album coming out, I would want it to come out this year. But
okay.
I'm not going to force it.
Maybe we could do a Christmas album. Because I know my album, I want it to come out in October. And I'm really going to not force it, but really going to push that. And I know last year, whenever I did my album, I didn't make another song until Christmas, and it was St. Crypt. Because I didn't have any inspiration to make music until Christmas time.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll call it Jingle Balls. Nothing but Christmas dirty sex puns. Jingle Balls.
But we owe them an album. You owe them an album, and we owe them an album.
Let's just put more work on my back. I'm cool with it.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that needs to be done, and we have a lot of music. Separate ventures that are going on outside of all this stuff that people don't even know about.
It really is crazy.
It's a lot.
But that will be for another episode because we've been talking enough on this one. I really missed this, Joe. I'm glad we got to do this again. We 100% will continue some podcast episodes. We'll start doing the clips again. We'll start live streaming again, all that other stuff. I'm moving into my new house and got to be in there in 10 days. I don't know if everything will be ready by then, but that's when things will definitely start to pick up a little bit more. And, yeah, we'll do another episode soon, and we got plenty of other shit we can talk about.
Yeah, there's always stuff to talk about. And even if we don't have stuff to talk about, I think we're pretty entertaining when we just talk. Just
get on here and shoot the shit, and you guys can listen. But
Holmes.
Yeah, for everybody on YouTube, this will be on Spotify as well. So if you guys don't want to watch my sweaty face throughout this entire hour and a half podcast, you can listen to my sweaty voice on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and it's on Google Play now. It should be there. Everything will be in the description if you guys want to listen to that stuff. We really do appreciate you guys. We miss you guys terribly, and I'm excited to bring the podcast back for sure. We didn't leave you guys alone. We promise. We've missed you a lot, and we're back.
Yes, and we've been talking about doing this for a while.
Yeah,
so
been a minute.
It's not like we just forgot about the podcast. We're like, yo, we have to figure out a way to start doing this again. So we're here.
We're back. Back at it like a bad habit. It's most rappers, he's a rap addict. Finish it, Joe.
Skip. Hate plays. Banger. That's how I finish that song.
Yo, low-key, I do the same thing. I can't stand that song anymore. But, all right, guys.
I used to like that a lot, but yeah. All right.
Same. I loved it when I first dropped it, but then Hate to Hate came out. I was like, yo, why is this on the album? But, all right, that's the end of the video, guys. The end of the podcast. And until next time, guys, it has been your boy, Crypt, and Joey Nato. Go ahead and pop a do. Bye. Pop a do.